Wow. Hey guys, what up? This is Colin again, and I have so many things to talk about in this video. I don't even know if I'll be able to get it in one. I really hope so. So I'm gonna go fast. And so why don't we just get started here? Okay, so first up, as you guys know, I went to an expo. Well, I don't know if I told you or not, but I went to an expo a week ago, and it was awesome. My first reptile expo. It's amazing. I just thought it was great. And I got a ton of pickups there. It was awesome. Dart frogs, you see here. I got one more. Oh, he's back there. Oh, you can't see him. Please, I'll try to get a picture of him or something. But he is a Taurus. He is orange and black. He is right there. And all the other, oh, there he is. Hey, there he is. Yeah, see some. All the other frogs are doing great. Perfectly healthy. Oh, actually, I got two. Sorry, I lied. There's the other one. Yeah. All the other frogs are doing great. They're growing amazingly. I'd say they're all adults now. The Azurus, all the plants are doing amazing. Yeah, so that's the dart frog. Something I forgot to mention for food, I found out you can feed them these like bean beetles, and they're super easy to grow, just like fruit flies. They're like bigger than fruit flies, like only 3 fruit flies in one beetle. So, because I feel like feed like 1 billion fruit flies right now, so maybe these will fill them up quicker. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started on getting those going. There is the little orange feller. By the way, the animal in the contest I had going, first person to guess what goes in this tank that I got at the expo wins a shout out, and I will have that very end of the video, so everyone please stay watching. Okay, so I've decided to do all the new animals first, and then the updates, and then the new rainforest cage. Okay, so what else I got new here with the ball pythons you see here? Awesome, I had a great time there. I got 2 more ball pythons, and they're just temporarily staying in here. I'll show you where they will be going after this. You can see here, this is Darla. She's doing great. Yeah, it's normal ball python. This is Alan. He's full of rat right now, and that shed. And now the new fellows. Sorry, I'm not playing the camera. This is my new pinstripe ball python. She's very strikey, I guess you could say. She's tagged me and Garrett 3 times already. She's beautiful pinstripe though. I'm just started handling her because it's been about a week now. She's beautiful. The girl, by the way, female. She will be breeding to a nail spider ball python I will be getting shortly. I got this girl here for like $250, I think. Yeah, $250, great deal. So I'm gonna set her down. That's one of the new ball pythons. The other one in here is this little baby girl. She just hatched, it looks like. She's so tiny. This is the Super Pastel female. Super Pastel. See how amazingly bright she is. She's the quickest little ball python I've ever seen before. You see if she just flies around. I'll show you that. I'll hide back in. But she will also be breeding with my male spider, and that will be producing bumblebees, killer bees, pastels, super pastels, and spiders. And my my spider to pinstripe, hopefully be going for spinners, and then also pinstripe spiders, normals. I guess I could be getting normals with super pastel also, but that's not a very good chance. Oh, see, I didn't get to show you, but yeah, that super pastel just shoots in the hide. But yeah, they're all babies, so they're comfortable all sitting here by themselves. So yeah, those are the ball python. Okay, for the leopard geckos, big update, guys. I'm gonna be a dad. So happy. You see, my 2 little girls sitting in here with Elvis and Superworm. They're pregnant. You see just how fat she is. And her, you see, that's amazing. I didn't know they would get that fat. And then my little boy, my home dog. Right, Elvis? Alright, buddy? Yeah. He loves the camera. He's just as pretty as ever. The awesome, wicked carrot tail. Yeah. So, right back, I'm gonna get a shot of her belly. Okay, so what you are looking at right now is the underside of Flo's belly in a see-through container. Sorry, I just can't get a very good shot of that. but she's definitely pregnant. This will be her 3rd week pregnancy. She's just cute as ever. I have this refibator set up here. It has to be, I'm incubating for females. It is set at 89 degrees because the new refibator is little thermostats right there, but the eggs are down there. You can see. So it is actually 83 in the egg blank box, and I have Hetrite for substrate thing, I guess you call it. Okay, so that would be the leopard geckos. Okay, next up is my Pac-Man frog Albert. He is right there. He is albino. He is growing a ton if you don't notice that. And I'm sure you guys all notice he's in this little thing. That's what I got him in because he would not eat. He went about a whole month. He sat in there and would not eat a thing for me. And I moved him into here and he's been eating a super worm every morning. So I know I need to slow down the food, but I want him to grow up quick. Yeah, so that is the Pac-Man frog. Okay, so on the topic of worms, I'm actually in the process of trying to make my own. What I'm going to do here is try to breed the super worms. You see I have this like fishing container that just has a bunch of dividers like an organizer. But if you leave them all alone like this with no food or anything, really stress them out, they will eventually turn like this little guy here. Curl up, you think they're dead, but they're really not. They are just in the process of changing, and as you see I have a bunch that have changed over. I have these all on a heat match to see if heat affects it. I have a bunch more in there, and then when they change over from those curled up things, they will change into these little alien-like things. It's like larvae or something. But you can see them there. They are alive. They are alive, believe me. Creepy little thing, let me tell you. But yeah, they wiggle and stuff. And it takes quite a while for them to get changed over, but when you get changed over, you get these beetles, these black beetles, like that guy. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. It was in a leopard gecko cage, buried in the sand. I didn't know it. Obviously, it was all by itself, and it changed over, and I scooped it out as one of those little things. Same as that one. I scooped him out, but I found him earlier. He came up to the top to change. But, so he changed real early, and then that guy changed, and then hopefully, they'll probably be dead by the time I get my big breeding colony here, up and breeding, and they will be going in this little tub set up here. I got this top tub here where all the beetles be going in. I just have oatmeal, and there's a fine wire screen under here, and dang it, my phone's ringing. Yeah, under that, and then with the tiny mealworms, not mealworms, super worms will be falling. They'll burrow down as deep as they can and burrow, because they're microscopic when they're born. I mean, we can't see them, but they'll burrow down and they'll eventually fall through into that screen, into there. And I can't just leave the beetles in, or the worms in here, because the beetles will eat them, and there's no point of doing this. The only other way to do it is to change out your substrate every week or so from the beetles, and then you get like a mound of substrate. And that didn't sound very appealing to me, so I thought I'd try it like that. I'll give you guys updates on if that works or not. I bought a bunch of mealworms I was planning on feeding to the Pac-Man frog, but he didn't want them, and they all changed into beetles on me on accident. So I put them all in here just to, I guess, mess around with them. But I probably have 20 or so beetles, and I've seen them breeding, so mealworms, so I had no idea what I'm gonna do with them. And then he eats little mealworms like that guy. Okay, so moving on, what I said I'm going to be putting in the snakes and everything. Huge plan for this giant visual rack system here. I'll show you everything, what's going to be in here. As you can see, this big bottom part here, as you can see, it comes up to here. I think it's 42 inches and extends. It drops halfway there and goes all the way to the wall. And this whole area here is 16 foot, but it doesn't go clear to the wall there, as you see. But I planned on this whole bottom part here being a tegu. I wanted to get a blue tegu. I've had some people tell me that 16 foot would be way too huge, and now I'm kind of thinking about it, if that makes sense. So I'm probably going to cut it in half here. And I kind of want to get a big snake, but not huge, so maybe I could get like a red-tailed boa and put it in this bottom area here. And then the tegu be in this 8-foot enclosure. I think that would work awesome. But what all these others are for, I have decided. This one right here will be most likely be a baby. That will be a baby snake area unless I decide otherwise. This one over here will be where the super pastel will be going. This one, this big one, sorry about that light, this big one up there is where all my female leopard geckos are going, and that smaller one, it will be where my male leopard gecko Elvis is going. Coming on down to the other side of the wall here, we have obviously that open one for now. This one right here is where my normal male Alan is going, normal female Darla is going. This is going to be the spider ball python, and that is going to be where the pinstripe is going. Up here is going to be my male, and that's a female pinstripe. Up here is my male lesser ball python, platinum lesser I think. Over here is going to be my female butter. And what I'm going to be shooting for, normal, obviously I just get a bunch of normals, they're more pets. Pinstripe to spider, the spinners, and then lesser to butter, which some people say is the same morph, but they're going to make a clean Lucy. Very clean Lucy out here. Well, that just got really blurry. Wow. Okay, sorry. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I was planning on getting 2 Mojaves, but I looked into it a little ways, and their heads are gray. Mojave, super Mojaves, their heads are gray. But what I'm planning on here should be clean Lucy's. So, I'm very excited about all this. Oh, and see this little gap here is just where heat tape is going to be going. And, so that's that wall. Okay guys, and this is the end of the video. I will stop you from having to wait forever anymore. And the winner is Reptile Freak Show with his guess of a green tree python. That is exactly what I was going to get. And happy birthday, because that was your birthday, the day I got him at the Expo. And I believe that was August 10th? September 10th? I don't know. I lose track of my days. But sorry. Yeah, so it is a green tree python, and you see him sitting there on his perch. He is just a baby. He is brick red baby. He isn't the yellow kind. He is sitting right there with his back to us again, get him turn around so you can see his pretty head. There it is. Say hi, buddy. Yeah, come on, say hi. He's the awesomest little fella. You see I added a bunch of new branches because I wasn't planning on, well I was planning on getting a baby, but not that baby. So I had to go out and get a bunch of smaller branches. I just used bleach and froze them overnight, so they're healthy. He's taking advantage of them obviously right into the basking spot, I'd say. Planetary thing, still doing great. His name is Henry. He is 3 months old, and he actually ate the night I got him because it'd been 1 week then. He's feeding on pinkies, day-old pinkies. Yeah, he's just great. I really love him, and I can't wait to see him change over because the guy who sold me him said that the parents usually have red and yellow babies both each time, and the ones that are red usually come out to have like black spotting all over them, and the yellow ones usually tend to hold their yellow pretty amazingly, but I didn't really like the yellow ones, and I thought the black spots would look awesome. He showed me pictures of the parents. They're amazing. He said that the female, once she bred once, she turned blue, and I saw pictures of her, and she was amazing. I probably won't ever be breeding this snake. I probably won't ever even find out if it's a male or a female, but it doesn't really matter because it's a complete pet, and he is just beautiful. Henry, I should say. Just give you a shot of him there. Beautiful animal. I love him, and I cannot wait. I got a baby because I wanted to see them change color, so I cannot wait to get him to see that. Alright, so I'll just wrap it up here. Thank you guys very much for watching.